morning, my name is Gabe Zollner. Well, Governor Andrew Cuomo in New York, he signed legislation into law, and what he's done is he's really trying to get himself out in the public eye because there is talk that he does have a desire to consider running for the presidency in 2016. Well, I don't think that'll happen for a couple of reasons. Number one is Obama's not going to be leaving if he's allowed to remain in power. He will not leave in 2016. That's the first thing. And number two, I think that he's made a couple of serious mistakes. What they've done is they've limited the magazine capacity to 7 rounds. Now, this is a magazine for a 6-hour 45 stainless steel Carry Elite, and it holds 8 rounds. So for this to become legal in New York, they're going to have it pinned so you can only put in 7 rounds. But see, that still doesn't solve the problem because you can put 1 in the chamber. So you will still have the ability to shoot off 8 rounds, although you might only have a 7-round magazine. This is for a Glock Model 23. It's a 40 caliber. It holds 15 rounds. So again, this will have to be pinned so it can hold no more than 7 rounds. But again, you can have an 8th round in the chamber. So that really doesn't solve anything. The other problem is that they've also put legislation whereby to buy ammunition, they're going to limit the amount that you can buy, plus they're going to do a background check. Well, the problem with that is that people that know that they can't pass a background check aren't going to go buy the ammunition. They're going to have their girlfriends or their boyfriends or their brothers or whomever go purchase the ammunition. And if they're going to limit the amount that you can buy, so all that does is it has you go to 2 or 3 different stores at different times with different people. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. All they're doing is grandstanding. That's all they're doing. And they're taking advantage of the Second Amendment. And later on today, Obama's going to come out with his 19 or 20 different regulations, executive orders. It'll be interesting to see what happens. What they're really doing, I think, you know, they're trying to reduce the amount of prisoners in our prisons by changing the drug laws. So now it's not going to be illegal to smoke marijuana or to have marijuana, but they're going to replace those people that they were putting in jail with honest American citizens that end up having an 8-round magazine. You've got 200+ million weapons out in the marketplace. You've probably got 500 million magazines, the illegal kind of magazines. Do you think that the bad guys are going to come and say, here, you can have them? That's totally ridiculous. But anyway, all they're doing is grandstanding at the expense of the American people. That's all they're doing. And you know what? Unfortunately, there's no pushback. Our congressional representatives are really not doing anything to protect us. That's really sad. And you know one thing that they have time. They have time. And this has been in the works for many, many, many years. Taking away our right to own guns to protect ourselves.